That's like watching like home videos from when you were a kid. You're like, why am I so annoying?
Lui, c'est Troye Sivan.
Cool, perfect.
Et pour son interview, on a stalké son Instagram et on lui a ressorti quelques archives.
God. Ah. Okay, so this is the art for Rush, the single. Yeah, it's funny. The two photos that we took from this album shoot were kind of very, very strong ideas that we had going in. And we weren't sure that, you never know if you're going to be able to actually kind of create these moments, but I knew that I just wanted something that felt very, very intimate, let's say, and very, very real. Yeah, just that hot, sweaty, this feeling. One, choreography was a really big part of the inspiration behind the music we were making and movement and dance and just being free in your body and all of that. And so, we made these routines for the music videos, but seeing them, be taken by people and recreated has just been it's so awesome. I was at a party last night and I saw this guy randomly doing the Got Me Started dance and I'm just like, it makes me really happy. He didn't know that I was watching him, but I was watching him do it. God. I guess I do remember this. This was in my house in Perth in the kitchen. My nose looks much too big for my face. I found a lip piercing, like a fake earring, and I put it on my lip and thought that it looked really cool and took a picture, slapped an Instagram filter on, blurred out the edges. You can see the dishes in the sink in the background. Yeah, that's the vibes. No real lip piercing for me. No, all my Instagram pictures are still up from when I was first making my account. I think they're funny. I look back on them sometimes, not often at all. But I was actually doing it a couple months ago at drinks with friends. We were all scrolling back to find our first Instagram posts. And yeah, hilarious. I used to post a lot of pictures of food and just random stuff. Oh yeah, I remember this. So this was when, believe it or not, Dua Lipa supported me on tour, which is a crazy thing. This is her merch, and we're backstage at Terminal 5 in New York. And the t-shirt says Dua for President, and then this is a big necklace that she used to make and it says Dua. And I mean, looking at it now, we both look literally like children. It's a really, really crazy photo to look on. Yeah, we had the best time touring. I remember, seeing her backstage and during sound check and stuff, I just remember thinking, oh my God, this girl is a superstar. She just had that thing that you could not take your eyes off her the second she walked onto the stage, even just walked into the dining hall, where we were eating dinner. But we had a lot of fun and we went out and we went to museums and it was a really, really nice tour. Aww. There's a photo of my mum. My mum was a model. I think she's the most beautiful woman in the world and I love this picture of her so much. I have no idea where this photo is. My mum used to have, she still does, but I don't know where it is. She's got a portfolio scrapbook of all of her modeling pictures. And one of our favorite things to do when we were kids was go and look through her modeling photos. And so I obviously just saw this picture and took a picture of it with my phone. Oh, she inspires me every single day. She's impossibly kind and generous and caring, and she's always worked really hard. She's always perfectly on time. Yeah, she's just the best. Yeah, this is a crazy picture. So this is a picture of Lana Del Rey, Jack Antonoff, Taylor Swift, and myself. I think it was Grammy night. I didn't go to the Grammys, I just went to the party. But it was really fun. And then I remember there's a version of this photo without me in it. And I kind of walked up as they were taking this picture, not on purpose, I was just walking by. And I think it was Taylor that was come in. And it was, you know what it was? It was Jack and Taylor were having a photo. And then Taylor said, come in. So I came in. And then at the last second, you can see Lana's moving. She photobombed the photo. And the second the photo went off, I was I looked to see who was standing next to me. I was that's a crazy photo. Absolutely no idea. This is one of my YouTube videos. I need to delete this photo off of my Instagram. This is me promoting my new YouTube video. That's all. I hope that video is not up either. I privated a lot of those. I turned off a lot of those because it's so embarrassing. That's watching home videos from when you were a kid. And you're why am I so annoying? People used to annoying things on YouTube. They did. It was the cinnamon challenge and, I don't know, just annoying stuff. Yeah. So this one was kind of a joke. I posted this near nude photo for Rush before Rush came out. And then I just kind of thought it would be funny to do it again. So I did it again. It's a good one?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much. This is when I was a bit more tanned than I am now. My body has been something I think that people have talked about my whole life, my body, and even if it's just like your parents' friends that are like, oh my God, Troye, you need to eat something or whatever, like that kind of stuff, following into then making music and kind of like being in the public eye. I think a lot of people love talking about my body, and I think I'm just kind of at a point of acceptance with it, and I love it. I think this is it is what it is kind of vibe, and I felt hot in that photo, so I wanted to post it. I think for me it's just been about acceptance rather than trying to change anything, and I think also works, and it does everything that I want it to do, and I'm really, really grateful for that. So I would say just like celebrate that. Yeah. This is a photo of Hillary Clinton and myself, Secretary Hillary Clinton and myself. Hillary Clinton as a gay intern. And he recognized me. And he was like, Secretary Clinton would like to have a photo with you. Which I think he wanted me to have a photo with Secretary Clinton. And so he took that photo. And I posted it. And I just remember, that was another one where as the shutter is going off, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe that's on my phone now, Crazy. This image, I love this photo. This is the cover of my album, Something to Give Each Other. This started, like the initial idea started, I was in a record store in LA and I was flicking through vinyls, and it was a like cheap bin where everything's like $1 for a vinyl, And I found this vinyl that I've got a photo of it, but I still haven't been able to find it since. Like, it's not on any streaming services or anything, but on the front cover is this guy's face, and he's got this massive smile on his face. And it looks like it's maybe from the 60s or something like that, maybe a little earlier than that. I just thought it was really like inspiring, and I've been talking so much with my friends at that time about how the album was so much about just like real joy, and I wanted to capture that. And I also find the idea of smiling for photos really scary, because I think you can tell when someone isn't smiling for real and when they're not. And so the idea of trying to capture a real smile on the album cover was interesting to me. And then this like sort of image popped into my head. I was like, I want to be between someone's legs, having a laugh and having the time of my life. And I love it so much because I think it's obviously, the sexuality is implied and it's very intimate, but at the same time, it's about much more than like just sex. I think you can really feel a connection and like a joy. And I also really like that you can't see the other guy's face. It's like, it's still about finding that joy within yourself in these moments. I think it kind of just summed up everything that the album is about to me.
Konbini.